process of writing my debut album, Let Her Burn. Next up, visuals are very important to me. I wanted to create something equally as out of this world for Crumbs. So I played a very erotic doctor who operated on myself in the video. So as you can imagine, I'm quite familiar with medical supplies. Oh. This is for you, not me. Next up, we have some honey lozenges. There's nothing worse than an unsatisfying tear. I'm sorry about that. Another song that I recently released as part of my album is a song called Sick to My Stomach. The song is one of my favorite songs on the album because it's just frankly true. Unfortunately, as easy it is to write about the misdoings of other people in our lives, I think it's important to acknowledge your own. And Sick to My Stomach, as much as it's about the other person, it's about my own inability to move on. And how that's affected so much of my relationships. The video for Sick to My Stomach was definitely a different experience for me. It was important for me to introduce choreography as a part of this current era. And I really wanted to reintroduce that piece of myself into my music. And Sick to My Stomach was the perfect song to do it. A lot of the times as I'm making music, I'll think about what the visuals like naturally look like in my head. And normally, like as with Crumbs and other videos of mine, I truly try to develop like a story and characters. But Sick to My Stomach is literally just me, and that's always what I felt like it was supposed to be. It's just me dancing and letting the movement kind of speak the feeling in itself. last time I was here, I mentioned that I was writing, or in the process of writing, my album. Which, if you don't know by now, is called Letter Burn.
Can I cuss? Okay, I fucking love these. I picked lighters because I'm a little bit of a pyro. And also I like to light candles. And candles only. That's how you light a candle. Two candles. Birthday candles. That's giving me what I need right now. Okay, I could get carried away. My experience touring and traveling was amazing. I feel like I recommend everybody in the whole entire world travel if they can, because you'll come back a changed person. I'm a brand new bitch after tour. Okay, I'm a brand new bitch after traveling. Not only am I a professional musician, but now I'm a professional traveler. 2 in 1. A goal of mine that I haven't yet accomplished, but I want to soon, would probably be to get a record with Jill Scott or Jasmine Sullivan. I feel like people compare me to Jasmine Sullivan a lot, and I think it's an honor. And I literally would die for her. I don't know why. That's like cathartic to me, okay? Like that. Like that feels really good to do. I don't know why. I feel like I've always just loved clicking pens. Like, I'm that person who was in a classroom like, and the teacher was like, can you shut the fuck up? And I'll be like, I'll try. And then go right back to it. When I'm writing music, I like to have as much fun as possible, because I find that if I take it too seriously and then I try too hard, and then nothing comes out the way that I want it to, because I'm being a perfectionist. So I think the main point for me is to just go in the studio and have fun. So if that means I gotta have a little drinky or a little, I'll do it. I've been singing professionally since I was 12. Some obstacles I faced in my career had a lot to do with my weight, because people told me that I wasn't gonna make it because I was a thicker girl. And I told them to all fuck off. And I still did my thing, and I'm still thick, and I'm glad that I'm past that, because for a long time I wanted to change that about myself. And I'm grateful to be in a space where I appreciate my thickness. Fans can expect a lot of new music coming from me. I'm taking over. I'm ready to, in the industry, I'm ready to, you know what I mean? I have a lot of new music on the way, a lot of new content on the way. I'm really excited about it. I feel like I've found my sound. I can't get enough of this. I could do this for the whole episode. I wonder what would happen if I just... Nothing. It's invigorating. It's like the gift that keeps on giving. It does something for my spirit to do multiples at a time. I don't know why. Solid metal. Anyways, okay. Put that back on. Are figures that an artist crafted of me. So these are all hand sculpted, and it's actually from my first music video, My Domain. So if you look here, the entire box, and then in the back is the photo that it was inspired by. Got a little me. Oh my god. Look, it even has my tattoo. That's so crazy. What? If I could live in any fictional world, it's very difficult because you would think that I want to live in somewhere like Attack on Titan or Jujutsu Kaisen, but I don't. You know why? Your girl does not want to fight for her life every single day. I'd probably live in a slice of life. So probably something like free. I could just swim. Oh, I know. I would live in Given because they just hang out and play instruments. It's a good time. These are the best chips on the market. Very unhealthy, but very good. This is my favorite candle. I have like 3 of this size in my home in Korea, but I also have like 2 of the miniature ones. I think one of the reasons why I like it is because it's black. Black is my favorite color. So, but also, I'm a theater kid, and so Shakespeare's Midsummer Night's Dream is kind of something that I'm obsessed with. And the fact that the candle's called Midsummer's Night, it's like, oh my god. Perfect. Oh, that's smoky. So, I was born and raised in Tulsa, Oklahoma, until I was 21, and then I moved to Korea. If you ask someone who's not from America, I mean, even people from America, they might not know where Tulsa is, to be honest. Tulsa's a very small city. Like, it's not super, like, yeehaw country, but it's also not like New York City. It's not like LA. But I mean, the people there are very kind, caring, and humble. And I feel like being surrounded by those kind of people growing up kind of shaped me to be who I am today. Growing up, there wasn't a lot of Asian representation in the media, in mainstream media in America. And so, I found that representation through K-pop, actually. My best friend of now over a decade showed me K-pop way back in like 2008, and I was immediately just visuals, the aesthetics, the sounds, the whole grand package of things that was K-pop. And being Korean American myself and wanting to pursue a career in performance, I was like, oh, well, that's something I can maybe look forward to. Eventually, that led me to audition for a few companies, online and in person. And then fortunately, in 2017, the end of 2017, is when my current company formally reached out to me, and that's how everything kind of began. And now it is time to destroy one of the things I love most, meaning I'm going to be cutting up some bath bombs for your listening pleasure. Hopefully this goes well. I don't know. I never cut up a bath bomb before, but we'll see how it goes. I'm trying to pin what this smells like, but I can't exactly nail what the smell is. Oh, you're cutting like butter, so smooth. Okay. Oh, this is going better than I thought. This is kind of therapeutic. Get out all my stress and anger. I was a theater kid in high school and in college because that was my major. But, I don't know, from a very young age, I kind of always had this enjoyment of performing, whether it was singing, dancing, or acting. It's definitely helped me a lot in my career right now as a K-pop idol, because when you're filming a music video or when you're, performing on music shows, I'm not just being Alex, I'm being Alexa, the character that is the idol, the product that I sell, so yeah. That's some good shit. Ooh. I feel like it's common knowledge, but you'd be surprised how many people I know that don't know this, but if you're pouring a carbonated drink into a glass, don't pour it just straight up. Tilt the glass, because otherwise you're gonna wind up with a bunch of foam and stuff at the top. I'm not particularly a coffee drinker, so when it comes to caffeine, I prefer tea. But I don't mind a soda every now and then. I don't drink a lot of soda though, but yeah, so like if we're out to eat or something, friends will get coffee, but I'm like, do you have Dr. Pepper? And the fun thing is, in America, of course you can find Dr. Pepper literally wherever you go. But I live in Korea, and Dr. Pepper exists in Korea, but you have to look for it. But thankfully, my apartment, the convenience store that's literally right next to my building, has Dr. Pepper. I do not think I could live without it, because there's already so many American foods and drinks and everything that I live without in Korea, but Dr. Pepper is my staple. I think in middle school is when a genuine interest in singing grew for me. My choir would travel and do competitions regionally, and we had the chance to do solos if we wanted to compete, and so I always wanted to do solo songs, and we get, of course, judged and critiqued on those. And then moving forward, when I got to high school and joined show choir specifically, I think show choir kind of opened the gate for me to really fall in love with singing while performing. And fun fact, to this day, well, not to this day, but until I began training to become an idol in Korea, I never received vocal lessons ever. I always just learned things through my choir classes and just by singing to myself and practicing by myself, but I never received proper vocal training until I moved to Korea. haven't seen in a long time. I don't see nail files like this unless I'm getting my nails done in a salon in Korea, because like the household nail files they sell in Korea are either like the ones that are like made of metal, or they're just like literally this big. So I haven't seen a full big ass nail file in so long. So let's give this a go. Very nice. So, my latest album, Girls Gone Vogue, is home to my latest song that I promoted in Korea called Back in Vogue. And I've always wanted to do a more, like, chic and more feminine concept, because when I debuted, I did a very hard-hitting, rather kind of masculine, if you will. Music has no gender, but you know what I mean. It's something you'd see typically from a boy group or a male artist. That was the kind of way that I started my career. But I kind of wanted to pull a 180, and so with Back in Vogue, I was able to, you know, express a bit more high-class feminine energy. I don't know, we just wanted to present a song and a concept where it just kind of highlights, you know, being confident in yourself, because one of the lyrics is, it's not what I'm wearing, it's in the way that I walk and I talk. And so I think we really wanted to showcase that kind of confidence and self-love. I feel like just taking care of yourself, like, health-wise. Because, I mean, health starts on the inside, yes, but it shows on the outside. Honestly, for me, my biggest form of self-care is just sitting home. If I have a day off or just want to get over my schedule, just relaxing, taking off my makeup, doing, like, a mask, and then, like, using my favorite moisturizers, using, like, a roller and everything. You know, this is something that I this is something I deal with as a K-pop idol, you know, being in the general eye of the public. But even before I became an idol, you know, just with life experiences and growing up and becoming an adult, you learn this, and I think it's just very important to remember that. I have in my hand the common lighter. I will use it to make a flame. When I see a lighter like this, I go back to my 16-year-old self. You know, when you had a lighter and you would find one and you just light the flame and stare it in your bedroom and just feel depressed. And you just feel like you're in some sort of music video. Throughout my career as an artist, I have grown in many ways. Trusting your gut is actually one of the most important things in being an artist, I think, or being a human being on this planet. We all have a little feeling inside of us, a gut instinct, and it kind of makes a noise or a sound if you should be somewhere or if you shouldn't be somewhere, if you like something or if you don't like something. And as an artist, I was often encouraged to ignore that feeling inside. But the older I'm getting and the more time I'm So guys, for all you youngins out there, you might not know what this is, but it's a typewriter. Type each. Upcycle Nation is a fashion company